morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Look at what we have. We have snow, and it's still snowing out there. It's going to stop in a little while and maybe start again, maybe not. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee on this snowy morning. Those of you on this band across the East Coast are getting snow. Maybe as far south as DC, I'm not sure. But yeah. So later today, I expect to be doing some snow thing. Shoveling or pushing or salting or something on our driveway. But it's not urgent. We are prepared, although Dennis barely was able to get milk for his yogurt yesterday, and yeah, parking lots were full, but we were able to get everything that we wanted, which is very different than what most people want, although Dennis did want milk. But what goes? Milk and eggs, bread. So yeah. Oh, my face is itchy. Well, I have my backbone on, which has mohair. In fact, I just put my Wonder Skin lip stain on because the mohair sticks to my lipstick if it's normal lipstick. This is why Christy gave me this Wonder Skin, because of mohair. So I did go to the store yesterday. Dennis went. A couple things that we wanted he didn't get, so I was able to get them, and I had to get a prescription for Aura. And what else did I do? I knit. Took care of Aura a little bit. Knit. And oh, turns out apparently my neighbors found my box on their porch and they put it down by the mailbox as they were leaving the driveway, which was great because when Dennis was leaving the driveway to go to the store, he saw it and was able to get it. So nobody had to schlep up the hill and blah 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 and knock on a door. Apparently we don't like to do that. So I got my mango habanero sauce, and I dipped my meatloaf in it a little bit, but I forgot how hot it is. I might have too many bottles of it. Anyway, I did get my package. So I have some paperwork to do. I keep saying that. Obviously, it's not too urgent, although I do need to return some stuff to Christy's other trustee, my sister Christy, that is. And a couple bills to pay for my parents, and that'll be that. I think these are the only two things I have to write checks for them until we do their taxes, and then I'm gonna have to pay taxes. We shall see. And I knit. I worked on my, it's okay, Zvi, you can put on your coffee maker. I worked on my COVID, my trove. I worked on my trove and I finished the back. So it is on try-on cord. And I am ready to start the short rows in the front. But this is what the back yoke looks like. It's wide. You can see. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm so excited. And I'm so excited that so many of you are thinking about the trove. I'm looking forward to seeing the pictures of your troves and everything that you're knitting. Some people are not knitting troves, and I want to see what you're knitting and what's bringing you joy, or crocheting, or whatever you're doing that's bringing you joy. In our thread on Ravelry, And I put a link to that in yesterday's down bar in yesterday's vlog, so you can go find it if you don't know where it is. But here we go. So this is the back, and so I will do the front. I think I have to get a bigger cord on my needle to do the front, because once I'm done with the front, I'm just going to connect it to the back and keep going around. So I need to get the appropriate size for the whole body of the sweater and put it on those needles, and then I'll be all set. So I'll do the front, and then the first thing that happens after I do the front, so the first thing, sorry, I paused. The first thing I will be doing once I finish the front is I will be attaching the front to the back at the shoulders. So this part will be attached. This is the back neck, and then this is the shoulder to the other side. And so I guess I need to look at the pattern. I presume that I will mattress stitch that, because they are both finished pieces with a cast on edge there. So I'm assuming it'll be mattress stitch. I did it before, it's no big deal. And then I will start knitting around underneath the arm. So this is the arm, this is the half of the armhole for the sleeve, and it's a drop shoulder, so it comes down to about here. And I'll be knitting around the body, and then at some point pick up and do the sleeves, probably before too long. You know, I'll knit on the body for a while, and then I'll pick up and do the sleeves for a while too, because I want to start the sleeves with the same ball of yarn. And I have some worry that I'm going to run out of Megan's minis before I finish the entire sweater. So if that happens, I want the sleeves to be sort of in the same place with Megan's minis as the body is, and then we'll switch to other people's minis. Now, you can see the range of colors from Megan's minis that I could switch to other people's minis probably without worry of, you know, some discontinuity, if you know what I mean. But only if I have to. I'm so excited. Yeah. Okay, so there we are. Oh, the other thing I wanted, someone asked me about weaving in the ends, and am I going to have a lot of ends to weave in when I'm done? The answer is I'm going to have some ends to weave in when I'm done, but not a lot of them. Because you can see all these threads. These are because I have essentially wrapped the yarn ends around the stitches as I'm knitting it, and so essentially weaving in the ends as I go. I think this is a Stephen West technique that I saw. I forget, but I don't know. This may be visible here. You see this yellow, and in the back it looks all wrapped up. That's because it is wrapped up. This yellow is wrapped up underneath all these stitches, and so the idea is that I'll be able to just trim these off and it should be fine. This edge is the armhole edge, so it's going to be picked up and knit, so it is not going to, I don't think it's going to have any trouble. Some of them, I'm not sure what I did there. Probably weave that in just because it doesn't seem very long and I don't remember what I did. But there you go. You can see I did 6, 8, 10 stitches wrapping the yarn around as I went, so that I do not have a lot of, you know, ends to weave in. Like, I don't know about this one, why it's so short. So I might have forgotten that one. So I'll weave that one in. But, and I'll go and take care of these ends before I put the sweater together, I think, you know, just to make sure The other side, all the ends are on one side. There's no ends on the other side other than the pink. I just have this one, you know, like pink end, because Pearl, please. She's so frustrated because she loves snow, and she is not allowed to go out in the snow by herself. And Maze is out there barking, and she wants to go bark. So I do have a couple of pink ends that have not been woven in. This is from my cast on. I used a long tail cast on, and I used a piece of yarn from each of my
Pearl.
Excuse me. And now your dogs are all barking, right? Yeah.
Nope.
I used and from each. Excuse me, I'm yelling at my dog and she's talking back. She's so rude. So when I do a long tail cast on, if I have, you know, usually I use from the inside and the outside so that I don't have to measure anything and I don't have to guess how long I need. If I use two, then it works great. And on a hat or something, I use two different colors and then I have like this little colored rim sometimes. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing. This is the back of it. It's so cool looking. And so my back is done. And I will be starting my front today, I think, unless I get ambitious and find a new needle to finish Christy's hat off, because I need a smaller cord because I'm decreasing to a point. Or maybe I need a bigger cord. I need to be able to do a very nice magic loop, which I can't do with the size cord I'm using right now. All right, well, Pearl obviously needs to bark, and so I'm gonna go. My plan today is just do whatever needs to be done that feels a little urgent and hope it's not very much. Probably some shoveling. Meanwhile, I'm looking forward to seeing your stuff on the thread on Ravelry. There's a link to it under yesterday's video. And please stay safe and stay sane.